What's up? My name is Simon, and in this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to use the Kraken cryptocurrency exchange. This is a complete and detailed beginner tutorial on how to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, or any other cryptocurrency that is listed on the Kraken exchange. We're going to be covering everything from complete scratch, so you don't need to have any knowledge about cryptocurrency or Bitcoin to easily follow along with this video. And if you do get lost at some point of this tutorial, you'll find all the topics I'm covering in the timestamps down below. I'll also leave my Kraken referral link down below in the description. That'll take you directly to the Kraken exchange website, so you can make sure to actually sign up on the official website. So let's now head over to my computer and get started. Alright, so welcome here on my computer. Now before I get started with the actual tutorial, I want to get a couple of things out of the way so you can get the most out of this video. So the first thing is that if I talk too slow or too fast at any point of this video, you can always go to the bottom right of the video screen, clicking on the little gear icon and then changing the video speed to 0.75 if I talk too fast, or 1.25 if I talk too slow, or whatever is the most comfortable for you. The second thing is that if you get lost at some point, you can always just hover over the progress bar and then you can see the exact topic that I'm talking about at this specific moment. You can jump around from part to part, or you can always come back to this video and rewatch certain parts of the video that are interesting to you at this specific point in time. And also, I would highly appreciate if you find this video helpful that you would click that thumbs up button down below of this video, because this is still a small channel and I'm kind of relying on you helping me out with clicking that thumbs up button so that we can get this video out to more people and also help them kind of learning how to use Kraken to buy cryptocurrency safely. So again, I would highly appreciate if you take that second to click that thumbs up button down below. So with that being said, let's get into the tutorial. So the first step is obviously to sign up for a new Kraken account. And if you want, you can use my personal referral link down below in the video description, or if you're watching this from a mobile phone or a mobile device, you can also go to collectioncrypto.com/Kraken and then it will redirect you to the correct website. And then once you're here, you can click on Get Started right here, and that will take us to the sign up process. And then the next step is to type in your email address right here, decide on a username and on a password, choose your country of residence, and then also tick this box right here and click on Create Account. And then so we can access our new Kraken account, we have to activate it first. And the way we do that is by going to the inbox of this specific email address that we have just used to sign up for Kraken. And we will be looking for an email that Kraken has just sent us, which will be looking something like this. And all we have to do here is click on this link right here, which will activate our new Kraken account. So I'm going to click on this link right now. And as you can see here, it is activating my account right now. And just like that, we are now signed up for Kraken and we are inside our Kraken account. Okay, so now before we start funding our account and actually start trading cryptocurrency, we want to make sure that our account is as secure as possible, which will make sure that only you will have access to your Kraken account and also to your funds that you have on your Kraken account. And in order to do that, we have to add a secondary layer of security, which is called two-factor authentication, which means that you will have to not only enter your password when you want to do something like sign into your account, but you will also have to enter a secondary password, which will be generated by some external device, which might be your phone or also an external hardware device. So in order to add that secondary security, we have to go to the top right here where you see the name that you have used to sign up for Kraken. Click here. Then we're going to click on security. And we're going to click on 2FA settings, which stands for two-factor authentication settings. And now there are basically two ways we can add that two-factor authentication. The first way is to use a YubiKey, which is like a hardware device that you can plug in to the USB port of your computer once you have bought a YubiKey. And then you will only be able to access your Kraken account or do certain things within your account when that specific device is plugged in. That is a little bit more secure than using the Authenticator app option. The Authenticator app is just an application that you can download on your mobile phone, and then whenever Kraken asks you for that two-factor authentication, all you have to do is take your phone and go to that application and then see what that secondary code is that you will have to type in to Kraken on your computer. And I'm going to show you exactly how this works in a moment here, because what I'm going to show you how to do is how to use that Authenticator app. That's how I'm doing it, and it's also very secure in my opinion. Now, what we want to do first is to add that two-factor, to that 2FA to our sign-in, and then I'm also going to add it to the funding. So to activate it, we click on Activate Now right here. And then we want to make sure that it's set to 2FA app and not to YubiKey. If you have a YubiKey, you can also do it using a YubiKey, as I said before, but we're going to do it using the 2FA application. And then we're going to just do what it says here. So we're going to download the app on either in the App Store for iOS or the Google Play Store for Android. We'll have to scan, afterwards we have to scan this QR code right here, and then we have to enter the code that we are getting inside of our application. So I'm going to quickly grab my phone and I'm going to show you exactly how to use this specific application. So once you're logged into your phone, what you want to do is go to the App Store or the Google Play Store if you have an Android phone. Go to the search bar up top here and type in Google Authenticator. And then it's just the first one that you see here, Google Authenticator. I've already downloaded this app, so I'm not going to download it again. Once you've downloaded it and installed this application on your phone, just open the application, and then it will probably walk you through the entire process of setting up. It's probably like a couple of seconds. I already have set this app up, and as you can see, I already have a couple of passwords that is generating for a couple of my accounts. So just walk through the instructions that you see there until it says scan a new QR code. And then you want to scan the QR code that is on your screen of your Kraken account. So I'm going to click on the little plus sign here, click on scan a QR code, and then I'm going to scan the code right here on my Kraken account. And now it's already generating a new password here on the bottom that I have to type into the box that you see on my screen right now. So I'm going to type in 834330 before the timer hits 0. Click on confirm. And just like that, we have now set up the two-factor authentication for the sign-in. And now I want to do the same thing for funding, because I think it makes sense that you have a two-factor authentication when you want to withdraw money from your Kraken account. So I'm going to activate this also right here. And then it's the same thing. On my phone, I'm going to click on a little plus sign on the bottom right of my Authenticator application. Click on scan QR code, and I'm going to scan the code right here on my screen. And just like that, we have a new code that is generating on our application. I'm going to wait for a new code right here, and then I'm going to type in the new code, which is 412815. I'm going to type it in this field right here. Click on confirm. And then we can also decide on if you want to use the two-factor authentication when we are depositing funds, which is something that I think is not necessary, because if someone else deposits funds to our account, it doesn't really hurt us. But withdrawing and transferring funds, this is something that I would activate. So I'm going to click on confirm right here. And then what I've also done for my personal Kraken account is to generate a master key, which will enable you to reset your account or kind of to bypass your two-factor authentication if you have this master key. So if at some point I lose access to my Authenticator application, I won't be able to log into my Kraken account unless I have this specific master key. So I would activate this right here. And then you have, again, three possibilities. You can also use another device with the Authenticator application, or you could use a YubiKey for this master key, or you could use a password. In my specific case, I have used a simple password. So I have typed in a kind of secure password right here. I made sure to write it down on a piece of paper, and then I secured it somewhere safe where I'm not going to lose it and where not everybody has access to this specific place. So you can decide on your own which one of these you want to use. Personally, I'm using a simple password, but you want to make sure that you have secured this password and you're not going to lose this specific key phrase that you type in here. So then once you have decided on a password and you have written it down and put it somewhere safe, you can click on confirm right here, and that will set your master key and activate it. Cool, so now we have set up our two-factor authentication, and before we leave our security settings, I want to quickly go into the security overview that you see right here. which is where you can change your password at any point in time. You can also see your active sessions and also your connected devices. So if you go in here at some point in time and you see some suspicious activity, your security might be compromised, because here you can always see all your sessions. So whenever you log into your Kraken account, and you will see it as a new session right here. And you can also see your connected devices. So when you log into your Kraken account with your mobile phone, you're going to see a new device, which is going to be your iPhone or your Android phone or whatever you're using. And when you see a device right here that isn't yours or something that wasn't initiated by you, then you want to make sure to kind of delete this right here, and your security is compromised, and it might make sense to get your funds out of your account as soon as possible. Because you always want to you always want to see only your own devices right here under connected devices, and you can always just unconnect your devices by clicking on this little X sign right here. So that's it for the security settings, and now we can move on. So let's now go back to the overview screen by clicking on the top left Kraken icon that you see right here, and that will take us back to the overview. And as you can see here, we have now a green checkmark where it says sign in 2FA enabled, which is the security measures. Now the next thing we have to do to be able to trade cryptocurrency and fund our account is to verify our account. So to do that, we can either click here, or you can go to the top right, click on your account name, go to get verified. And now there are basically 3 stages of verification. The first one is the starter verification, which is very straightforward. All you have to do is give your personal information right here, and that will enable you to fund your account with cryptocurrency, and will also enable you to trade between different cryptocurrencies. The thing is with the starter verification is that it won't enable you to fund your account with fiat currency, which is US dollars, euros, pound sterling, and so on. So for most people, the starter verification will probably not solve their problem and will probably not be enough for them, because most people want to buy cryptocurrency with their fiat currency, which again is US dollars, euros, and so on. So in order to do that, we have to go for the intermediate verification, which will enable you to do bank transfers and basically allow you to buy cryptocurrency with your traditional fiat currency, US dollars, pounds, euros. So what we're going to do is we're going to sign up for the intermediate verification. So what you have to do here is just follow along with this process. Just type in all your real information, and then unfortunately, I can't take you through the entire process right here because I have already verified my identity with my other personal Kraken account, and I can't do that another time, like twice. So what I can tell you is that you have to upload your some kind of personal ID, and you also have to upload like a proof of residence, which is like a bank statement or an electricity bill or something like that. So this takes like 5 to 10 minutes. Just go through it on your own, and then you can come back to this video. And then once your account is verified for intermediate, it's going to look something like this. I actually changed right now to my personal Kraken account where I'm already verified for intermediate. So what we can do now is we can actually fund our account using our fiat currency. So we can use US dollars, euro, and so on to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, or any other cryptocurrency listed on Kraken. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do now. So in order to deposit money into our Kraken account, we have to go to the top right here where it says funding. And then it will take us to this screen that you see right here, where on the left side you can see your current total balance of cryptocurrencies and also fiat currencies. It's probably going to say 0 for you because you don't have any cryptocurrency or fiat currency in your account yet. Then on the top here, you can see your funding limits. So you're limited to depositing $100,000 in fiat currency per day, or $500,000 in fiat currency per month, and also withdraw $100,000 per day or $500,000 per month in fiat currency. You can also change this to crypto. So with cryptocurrency, you are unlimited. So you can deposit any amount of cryptocurrency to your Kraken account, but you can only withdraw, you can withdraw $500,000 worth of cryptocurrency per day, which should be enough for most of you probably. Now here on the bottom, you can see all the different assets that you can trade with inside of your Kraken account. So right now here on the top, you can see fiat currencies. So right now they have Australian dollars, Canadian dollars, euros, pounds, Swiss francs, US dollars, and yen. And then you can see all the different crypto assets that are available. If you click on show all assets, then you can see more cryptocurrencies here on the bottom. But what we want to do now is we want to fund our account using fiat currency, which is euros, US dollars, or so on. So let's say I am in the United States and I want to deposit US dollars from my bank account into my Kraken account. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look here for US dollars under fiat currencies, and I'm going to click on deposit right here. And then we have to decide on a deposit method. And this is where many people don't know how to move on from this stage, because for many different countries and many different currencies, there are going to be different depositing methods. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a link down below in the video description that will take you to this page right here, which is a page of Kraken where they explain all the different depositing methods they have. So here you can see exactly what methods they have for US dollars, for a euro, and also for other fiat currencies. Now you can also see that not every depositing method has the same minimum deposit, the same deposit fee, or the same processing time. So you can check out this list and just choose one that works for you. Like I said, it's going to be different for most of you, because you live in different countries and you want to deposit different currencies. For me personally, I have deposited Swiss francs because I live in Switzerland, and I have used the SIC Bank Frick option, which is very cool because it's a very low fee and it also arrives very quickly at the same day. But let's say, let's go back here, and let's say we want to deposit United States dollars, and I'm going to use the deposit method of Signature Bank. You also have Etana Custody, which is like a third-party provider where you can transfer money to, and then you can deposit it using Etana Custody. Personally, I haven't used them myself, so I can't really speak on them. But I think it's also a very cheap way of transferring fiat currency into your Kraken account. But now let's click on Signature Bank right here. And once you have decided on a depositing method, it's going to give you the exact instructions on how to deposit money to your Kraken account with your deposit method. You want to make sure to read all this right here, which is some important information about transfers in general. And then here on the bottom, you can see the exact information where you need to transfer your money to. Now, one important thing that I want to mention here is that you should use the reference code and put that in the reference field of your bank transfer, because like it says here, this code identifies your deposit with your account. Probably if you don't use this code, there might be problems with your transfer. So if you have like an online banking system, you can type in all the information here and then deposit whatever amount you want to into your Kraken account, or you could also just go with this information here to your bank, to your bank, and then they will definitely help you transferring your fiat currency into your Kraken account. And one thing I also want to mention is that once you have deposited your fiat currency in your Kraken account, they will block you for 72 hours to withdraw that money again to your bank account. This is some kind of security measures that they have, but just so you know that your money will be locked up in your Kraken account for 72 hours. You can buy cryptocurrency with it, you can trade with it and everything, but you can't withdraw anything for 3 days. So that's just something you have to know when you deposit fiat currency. So this is how you can deposit fiat currency in your Kraken account. Now, obviously, we can also deposit cryptocurrency in our Kraken account. If you already have some cryptocurrency in some kind of wallet or on any other exchange, then you can also deposit it to your Kraken account. And you basically do it the same way. You go to funding here, and then it will take you back to the screen right here. And now instead of choosing a fiat currency right here, you go down and look for the cryptocurrency that you want to deposit. So I'm going to sort this here by USD value to have maybe Bitcoin come up on the top. So let's say I want to deposit some Bitcoin. I'm going to click on deposit right here next to where it says Bitcoin. It's very important that you make sure to actually choose the right currency, the right coin here, because if you send let's say Bitcoin to an Ethereum address, then you run the risk of losing all your Bitcoin. So you want to make sure that you only send Bitcoin to a Bitcoin address and Ethereum to an Ethereum address, and basically just use the correct addresses for the correct coins. Now, once you have decided on what coin you want to deposit, you can read this right here. And then you want to click on acknowledge. They're just saying that if they're not responsible, if you're sending it to the wrong address, click on yes, I acknowledge. And then what you want to do is set up a new, generate a new address for depositing cryptocurrency into your Kraken account. So you can click on generate new address right here. So then this will be the address that you want to send your cryptocurrency to, so that it will show up in your Kraken account. You can also generate a QR code from this address and use the QR code. If you maybe have a wallet on your mobile phone, you can also use the QR code to send your cryptocurrency to this address. And then once you have enough confirmations, then it will show up in your Kraken account as Bitcoin or whatever you are sending to your Kraken account. All right, so now that we have funded our account with some fiat currency like US dollars, euros, or so on, or even cryptocurrency, we can start buying some Bitcoin, Ethereum, or so on. Now, on Kraken, there are multiple ways of actually buying or trading cryptocurrency. And each of the ways kind of have different fees. And I'm going to show you exactly what, in my opinion, is the best way to buy cryptocurrency with the lowest fees. And I'm also going to show you what is the easiest way, but you have to pay more fees. So the easiest way to buy cryptocurrency is to just use the buy crypto button here on the top, which is a feature that they have introduced to make it as easy as possible for kind of newcomers to the whole cryptocurrency world to buy their first Bitcoin or first Ethereum. Now, what I'm going to talk about here real quick is the fees that you have to pay. So when we scroll down on this page here and open up this fees overview right here, then we can see that for the instant buy option, this is the buy crypto feature, we have to pay a 1.5% fee to buy any cryptocurrency. It's going to be 0.9% for any stable coins like Tether and so on. But it's a 1.5% fee to buy cryptocurrency. If you use a credit card, it's even more expensive. It's 3.75% plus 0.25 euros. And then online banking is not available for pretty much anyone yet anyway, so we can just disregard this. But you can see it's quite expensive. And then when you go to Kraken Pro, which would be the trade feature that you see right here, it's going to be a lot less expensive. It's going to be for 0 to 50,000 US dollars worth of crypto in volume per month. It's going to be 0.16% for a market taker and 0.26 for a market taker, which I'm going to explain to you what this means later on in the video. But you can see that this is a lot cheaper than if you use the instant buy option right here, which is where you have to pay 1.5%. So just something to keep in mind, that not every feature has the same fees. And this is why I don't personally use the buy crypto feature right here, but I still want to cover it in this tutorial to make it as complete as possible. So first I'm going to cover this feature, and then I'm going to cover the trade feature where you can also buy cryptocurrency for a lot cheaper. Now here, when you want to use the buy crypto feature to buy some cryptocurrency, you're going to see this screen right here. And first you have to decide on what cryptocurrency you want to buy. First of all, you want to be on the buy screen if you want to buy. Then you're going to choose here, let's say we want to buy some Bitcoin, and we want to buy Bitcoin worth $100. So I'm going to make sure it says US dollars here. You can also change this to Bitcoin. So I'm going to say I'm going to buy Bitcoin worth $100. And then I'm going to decide on how am I paying. If I have funded my account with US dollars, then I'm going to pay using US dollars, and it's going to take that from my account balance. You could also use Swiss francs if you have some Swiss francs on your account, or euros, whatever you have funded your account with. So I'm going to choose USD as a balance. And then I'm going to click on preview buy. It's not going to buy yet. It's just going to give me a preview. So here is exactly the overview of the trade. So the price that I'm buying approximately is this one. It doesn't mean I'm going to get the exact price that you see right here, because it's just going to buy cryptocurrency as fast as possible. And as the price moves up and down, it might be that I get a better price or a worse price that I see right here. And then I can see the exact amount that I'm getting Bitcoin worth of. So I'm getting Bitcoin worth $98.52 because, like we've seen before, you have to pay a almost 1.5% fee. So 1.5% of $100 would be $1.50. So it's almost $1.50 right here. And I have to pay $100. So if I would click buy now, then it would instantly kind of place this trade for me, and I would have Bitcoin in my Kraken account. Now the same thing if you want to sell your cryptocurrency. So let's say I want to sell some Litecoin here. I'm going to sell, let's say, 5 Litecoins, and I want that to convert into USD. I'm going to choose USD here, click preview sell. And then again, you're going to see the screen here where I'm going to see the exact amount of dollars I'm going to get into my account. Like I said, it's probably not going to be exact because this price can vary based on the volatility of the coin. And this is the fee that I'm going to pay. So again, it's quite expensive to use this right here. And you can also use it to convert your cryptocurrency. So if I would want to convert some, let's say, Litecoin, or let's say I want to convert some Litecoin to Bitcoin, then I could say, okay, I want to convert, let's say, 10 Litecoin to Bitcoin, the equivalent of Bitcoin. I just choose from Litecoin to Bitcoin, and then click on preview convert, and then it will again show me exactly what this will look like, how many Bitcoin I will get approximately, and what I will be spending. And here are going to be the fees in Bitcoin. So this is basically how you can use the simple buy crypto feature here. And now let's look at the trade feature of Kraken, which is another feature you can use to buy cryptocurrency or trade cryptocurrency with a lot less fees than the buy crypto feature. So go to the top left side here where it says trade, click there, and that will get you to the trade interface right here. And now when we use this interface, we'll get a lot cheaper trades because we're gonna get either the maker or the taker fee, which is 0.16 or 0.26%. And there are basically 3 different screens. So there's the simple one, the intermediate one, and the advanced one. So I'm gonna go through each of them individually. So the first thing we have to do is to decide on what kind of currency pair we want to trade. And that's something many people get confused about because they only see XBT here and they want to actually buy Ethereum, or they only see US dollars and they want to buy with euros. So what you have to do is you have to choose the correct market. And you do that by clicking on here, and then you can decide on the currency pair. So let's say I want to buy some Ethereum using euros. Then I would have to click on euros right here, and I would have to look for the euro Ethereum pair. So here I see Ethereum euros. So now I can click on trade, and that will change the market to the Ethereum euro pair. So I can change the amount of Ethereum here that I want to trade. When I want to trade another pair, I have to go back here. Maybe I want to now go to the pounds and Litecoin pair. So I'm going to choose this one. And now I can trade in this pair. So the first thing you have to do is decide on what kind of currency pair you want to trade. Now let's say we want to buy some Bitcoin using US dollars. Then what we do is we go to market, we go to US dollars right here, and we're going to choose the XBT USD. XBT is the ticker for Bitcoin here on Kraken. So I'm going to click on trade right here. And now we are trading in the XBT USD currency pair. And then I have to decide on if I want to buy or sell Bitcoin. So let's say I want to buy some Bitcoin using my fiat currency. So I'm going to type in either how many Bitcoin I want to buy. So let's say I want to buy 0.001 Bitcoin. Or what I could also do is maybe I have just transferred $100 and I want to just buy Bitcoin worth $100. So I could just change this to US dollars right here and type in I want to buy Bitcoin worth $100 US. And the next thing is the price. So here is where you have to understand what is a market order and what is a limit order. So let's say we want to buy our Bitcoin as quick as possible at the current price that the market is trading at. So we could choose market right here. And what this would mean is that if you go back down here and click on order book, we can see all the different orders that are currently inside of the order book. What that basically means is that here are all the people that want to buy Bitcoin for a specific price, and here on the right side are the people who want to sell Bitcoin at a specific price. So the best price right now that people want to buy at is $55,088.80. The best price that people are selling right now is $55,088.09. So you can see there's a tiny spread between these prices. Once each of these prices match between a buyer and a seller, then the order will be filled, and the cryptocurrency will actually go from the one who's selling to the one who's buying, and the fiat currency will go to the one who's selling. So when we choose the market order, what we'll do, we will just take the best price that is available in the selling order book. Another way you can kind of think of it is, this is an example of somebody who wants to sell. So let's say we put in our sell market order here, and now suddenly the price falls from 75 to 71. And then I run the risk of the order being filled at 71. So this is kind of the disadvantage of using a market order. But the advantage is that we will be able to get our cryptocurrency right away. So our order will be filled as fast as possible. Now, when we choose limit order right here, what we can do is we can choose our own price. So we can define on what price we are willing to pay for our Bitcoin. So let's say when we click on refresh right here on the top right, we can see the current prices here. So let's say the best price that somebody is selling right now is $54,880.5. Now let's say you want to buy our Bitcoin a bit cheaper. So maybe you want to buy at 54,000, let's say 600. That's the price you want to buy at. Actually here it has changed this one here back to Bitcoin. That's why you see this enormous price. So I'm going to change this back to US dollars, and then I'm going to choose this price, $54,600 US dollars, and then we would get this amount of Bitcoin for this specific price. So now when I confirm this order by clicking on buy Bitcoin with US dollars, I can see an overview once again. I'm going to buy this amount of Bitcoin at this price for $100. And then I'm going to click submit order. And now what will happen if I click on view orders, then you can see this order will start to appear here in our orders. And because this price, nobody's trading at this price right now, my order is not filled yet. Now, once this price hits $54,600, then I will actually get my Bitcoin for my specific price. So we can use this illustration here to better understand what the limit order is. So currently, let's say Bitcoin is trading at 55, but now I want to buy Bitcoin at 50. So I have to wait until the price drops to 50. Now, the risk I'm running here is that I will never get my Bitcoin, because what happens if the price certainly skyrockets through 60, 70, or even higher, then and it never goes back to 50, then I will never get my Bitcoin. So this is kind of the disadvantage of using a limit order. But that's basically how you can trade cryptocurrency using the trade interface here on Kraken. Now, the interface that I like the most, or that I'm using the most, is actually the intermediate interface here, because I have the possibility to use post-limit orders. Now, in order to understand what a post-limit order is, you have to also understand kind of when you are a market maker and when you are a market taker. It's very simple, actually. The market maker is somebody who is just willing to take a price here in the order book. A market maker is somebody who has put a price in the order book, therefore providing liquidity to the market. And then if the order fills, somebody takes your order, then you are considered as a market maker, and you will get a bit of a lower fee. So in order to be able to become a market maker, you will have to choose the limit order. Because when you choose the market order, then it will automatically just take some of the prices, or take the best price in the order book right here. But what can happen when you just set a simple limit order is that by the time you confirm your order, the price will actually already have hit your limit price, or will even be better than your limit price, and then it will automatically just carry out your order. and you will not be considered as a market maker, and you will have to pay the taker fee. And this is where you can choose to set up a post limit order. And that will make sure to put your order in the order book, or if the price is already better than your limit price, it will just cancel your order. And this is something that I like to do if I buy large amounts of cryptocurrency, because then I can make sure I'm getting the maker fee and instead of the taker fee, which is a bit more expensive. And then some other features that you'll get with the intermediate screen here. Basically, the left side is just the same as the simple screen. And then the right side, you have the possibility to use leverage, which is something I wouldn't recommend, especially for beginners. Then you can define on when the order should start. You can define an expiration date for the order, and you can also decide on what currency you want to pay your fees in, US dollars or Bitcoin. And like I already explained right now, the post limit order option. You can also go to the advanced screen right here, and what you'll be getting is also the feature of conditional close. So you can set a stop loss or a take profit limit, which is some more advanced stuff. Personally, I like to use the intermediate screen, like I said before. And this is also where I'm going to show you how to place a trade here on Kraken. So let's actually go ahead and place a trade right here so you can see exactly how this works. So I'm going to use the intermediate screen that you see right here to place my trade, because that's the one I mostly use. And first, again, we want to make sure we have the correct currency pair. So it's now set to XBT USD, which is Bitcoin to USD, which is fine. If you want to change it, if you want to buy Ethereum, you would have to change it to ETH USD and so on. Now, you also want to make sure it says buy right here, because you want to buy Bitcoin. And then the amount, let's say you want to buy 0.001 Bitcoin. And oftentimes, or most of the time, I use a limit order, especially when I buy a larger amount of cryptocurrency, and also when the cryptocurrency is not very liquid. So it's very volatile. But Bitcoin for me is not like too volatile right now, so I feel comfortable buying it actually at the market price. And also it will make sure that the order actually goes through, because with limit orders, a lot of the time you can wait a long time until the order goes through, or it even might never go through if the price just suddenly goes up a lot. So I want to make sure the order goes through right here. So I'm going to choose market order right there. And then you can see exactly how much US dollars it will approximately spend for 0.001 Bitcoin. And then on the right side, we're not going to use any leverage. The order will start right now. It will expire. It will basically never expire. Good until cancel is fine. And we're going to pay our fee, let's say US dollars. And post limit doesn't make sense for market order. So that's basically it. Again, market order, it will basically place the trade immediately, and you will just get the best price that is currently right here in the order book. So when we refresh the screen at the top here, we can see the latest prices here. So $54,669.90 is the current best price. So now let's place the order by clicking on buy XBT with USD. Then we can confirm again here. We can see exactly what we're buying, what kind of order, and so on. And this is what we're approximately spending. Click on submit order. And now the order will come in, will basically already fill. So we can click on view orders right here. And there we go. We can see the order is now already closed. We have bought 0.001 Bitcoin. This was our cost. And the price is, this is probably a bug right now. It will probably display later on. Maybe let's reload the page. Okay, so it's not visible yet, but we have just bought 1 Bitcoin. And now when we go back to the overview screen by clicking on the little Kraken icon here on the top left, we can see that before we had 0.1 Bitcoin, and now we have 0.101. So we just bought 0.01 Bitcoin, which is now available in our Kraken portfolio. And by the way, you can also change the display settings of your portfolio here by just going to the top right of this little window and clicking on this pie chart icon. And then you can see it kind of as a pie chart right here. And many people also get confused about why is it showing me this as USD? Maybe you want to have it as maybe pounds or euros. So the way you do that is by just changing the market that you have set. So here on market, let's maybe, for me personally, I like to see it in Swiss francs because that's the currency of my country. So I go to more and choose Swiss francs. And then when I close out of this, I have to choose it again, Swiss francs, go to XBT CHF, and then I will see the value here in Swiss francs instead of US dollars. So that's just something on the side here that many people get confused about here in Kraken. All right, so now we have bought some cryptocurrency with our fiat currency, which is US dollars. Now, the next thing that you might want to do, if you don't want to keep trading your cryptocurrency here on the Kraken exchange, is you want to transfer your cryptocurrency to some kind of wallet. Because when you keep your cryptocurrency here on the exchange, which is Kraken, then you are basically trusting Kraken to keep your cryptocurrency safe, which is kind of not the point of the whole cryptocurrency idea. So what you probably want to do is to transfer your cryptocurrency. If you're holding it for a long time, you can transfer it to some kind of wallet. Now, if you don't know what a wallet, a cryptocurrency wallet is, I'll leave a link down below. I'll leave a video down below in the video description that will you'll explain to you exactly what a cryptocurrency wallet is and what is the advantage and what is the disadvantage. But I'm going to show you the way how you can withdraw your cryptocurrency to a wallet or to another exchange. So to withdraw your cryptocurrency, again, you have to go to funding right here. And then this is the same screen that we have seen before when we have funded our account using fiat currency. So right now we want to, let's say we want to withdraw Bitcoin. So you can go to your account balances, go down to crypto assets, and then let's say we want to withdraw our Bitcoin. So we're going to click on withdraw right here. And then you want to make sure to read this right here. And then we have to select a Bitcoin address that we want to send our Bitcoin to. So here you probably don't already have addresses set up. So what you have to do is click on add address right here. You have to give your address a description. So let's say this is my cold wallet, which cold wallet is just a hardware wallet that is not connected to any server or something. So let's say cold wallet. And the Bitcoin address. Here I have to type in the Bitcoin address. So when you set up your wallet, you will get a specific address, and this is the address that you have to paste in here. And the address will look something like this right here. Now, don't use this one that you see right now. You will have a different address. If you will send coins to this address, then I will be very happy because that's my personal address. But you want to make sure that you'll put your own specific wallet address or address of your other exchange that you want to send your cryptocurrency to in here, and then click on save address. And I already have a couple of addresses right in here. And then once you have set it up, maybe you have to confirm it also with your email or with your two-factor authentication. And then once you've set it up, you can go back to this screen, reload the page right here, and then you should be able to send it to this specific wallet. So I have these ones right here set up. So let's say I want to send it to another exchange, which is Binance. I would use this specific code, type in the amount I want to send. So let's say I want to send 0.1 Bitcoin, and then you'll see the fee you'll have to pay here. And then I'm going to click on review withdrawal. And here again, you can see exactly what will happen. So I will be sending it to this specific address. This will be the amount I'm sending. This will actually be the amount I'm receiving because I have to pay this fee to the people who have to confirm the transaction. And then when I click on confirm withdrawal, then it takes a little bit until my transfer is through. Sometimes it takes longer, sometimes it takes not so long. So usually it takes like 10 minutes. But if there's a lot of transactions, then it might take longer. So once you have set up this transfer, then you can go back to funding right here, and you can scroll all the way down to funding transactions, and you can go to the ID right here, and then you can go to more info here where it says ID Block Explorer, and then it will take you to another website which is tracking the Bitcoin transfers, and you can see how many confirmations this transfer has. So this is a transfer I did, I think, earlier today, and it already has like 34 confirmations. And for example, I think for Coinbase, it takes like 3 confirmations until the cryptocurrency will arrive. And for other platforms or wallets, it will take a different amount of confirmations. But here you can basically see the progress of your transaction, because I know that when you are transferring cryptocurrency for the first time and you don't see anything happening, then you might freak out and you think that your cryptocurrency is lost, which never happened to me. Just make sure that you actually type in the correct address in your field on Kraken. All right, so now let's say you have bought some cryptocurrency like a month ago. It has maybe appreciated in value and you have already sold it using either the buy crypto or the trade feature. And now you want to withdraw your fiat currency back to your bank account. So this is what I'm going to show you how to do now. So because I live in Switzerland, I would want to withdraw my my fiat currency in Swiss francs. So here is what my current balance, 3 Swiss francs. So I'm gonna click on withdraw right here. And then we have to choose a withdrawal method. And just like the deposit methods, I'm going to leave a link down below in the description, which will take it to this page right here, where you see an overview of the different withdrawal options, the different minimum withdrawal options, and also the withdrawal fees of different options for different currencies. So you have an overview of what would be the best option for you. Now, personally, I'm using this Bank Frick SIC because that's the cheapest one for me and also the quickest one. And what you have to do is you have to add a bank account. So I already have added my bank account here, so I could just select it here. But if you don't already have a bank account, just click on add account, fill out all the information that you see right here. Make sure you also read this. And make sure you also use your own correct name, because you can only withdraw to an account that is in your own name. And then once you have your bank account added, what you can do is just select it right here. If you don't see it, just reload the page and then you should be able to select your account here. Let's say I want to transfer 100 Swiss francs and just click on review withdrawal and then confirm, and then the fiat currency will go back into your bank account. And a cool thing that you can also do on the Kraken exchange is to stake the cryptocurrency that you're holding in your Kraken account. Staking is basically a way how you can earn interest on the cryptocurrencies that you are holding. So if you don't understand what staking is, or maybe you're interested in it, I'll leave a link down below in the video description that will take you to a video explaining everything about staking. Now, if you want to stake your cryptocurrency, you have to go to the staking tab right here. And then you'll see an overview of what kind of cryptocurrencies you can stake. Now, there's only a limited amount of cryptocurrencies that you can stake here on Kraken right now. One thing that you could stake is maybe Ethereum, but then you will lock up your Ethereum for an uncertain amount of time, because you will only be able to pull it out again once they come out with the next kind of stage of Ethereum, and nobody really knows when that's going to happen. But you can also stake other coins like Polkadot, for example, which right now has very high rewards, which is on average 12% interest per year. And you can also withdraw your Polkadot at any time, however you want to, which is different to Ethereum. So let's say we want to stake some Polkadot. So what we can do is go to the 3 dots right here and click on add asset. And then it will take you to this screen right here. And we can, as an example, I have 3 Polkadot here in my account to show you how this works. So let's say I want to stake all of my Polkadot cryptocurrency here. I'm going to click on max, and then it will automatically select all of my dots here in my account. And here you can see the rewards will be paid out twice a week. The yearly rewards right now, I mean, this can change in the future, obviously, but right now it's 12%, which is actually pretty good. And then when the grow rewards is turned on, this just means that the rewards that you'll be earning will be automatically reinvested in your staking. So it will also be staked. So you basically get the compound effect of your staking. So now let's click on stake right now. And now in order to do that, we have to enter our code from our 2-factor authentication. So let me just do that real quick. And once I have confirmed this, then you can see under staked assets, I'm staking currently 3 dots, so 3 Polkadot coins. And it normally takes a couple of minutes until they are actually staked, kind of in the background here. And but it took like 10 minutes for me, and then it was actually staked, and I could earn passive income or interest on my cryptocurrency. Now, the cool thing, again, like I said with Polkadot, is that you can unstake it at any point in time. So what we could do is go to the 3 dots right here, click on unstake, and then I could define the amount I want to unstake here. So let's say I want to take out everything. I'm going to click on max, and then it already sets it to all my coins, which are 3 Polkadot coins. Click on unstake right here. And now again, I have to confirm it with my Google authentication application here. So I'm just going to type in the code. Click on confirm. And now, as you can see here, it is unstaking again. And now when I reload the page right here, I can see that the balance for the Polkadot stake coins is 0 again. And I can start trading my Polkadot coins again on the exchange. All right, so the last thing I want to show you here is the kind of more professional trading interface on the Kraken exchange, which you might want to look at if you like into day trading cryptocurrencies or just more actively trading cryptocurrencies. So here on the top right, you can see this icon right here. And when you click on that, it will take you to Kraken or trade.kraken.com, which will take you to this more professional interface. And to start trading, you have to connect your Kraken account. So on the right side, it will say something like connect or something, and then it will automatically connect your Kraken account to this interface, and you can start trading your cryptocurrency. And you can also change on the top right here, you can change the design here if you wanted to have a light, a bright design, or maybe a different color or something. I like the dark mode the most, so I'm just going to keep it like that. Then here on the top left, you can change the cryptocurrency or fiat to cryptocurrency pair. So right now it's set to Bitcoin Swiss francs. Let's actually change that to maybe Ethereum Bitcoin, for example. So I can trade Ethereum versus Bitcoin. And you can also click on this little star icon, then it will favorite your pair and it will put it here on the top bar. And so this is like a more, you can see basically the candlesticks here. You can also change the time frame right here on the top. So right now it's set to 1 day. So we could maybe set it to, let's say, maybe 1 week. So we can see the larger scale movements of the cryptocurrency market right now. And you can also basically buy and sell cryptocurrencies the same way as with the other trading screen that we've seen before in the tutorial. Like here are the order. Here's basically the order book, and here you can start buying or selling. You can decide on what order you want to use. You can use leverage if you would want to, and so on. So this is basically the same options here as you have seen before in the tutorial. And here on the bottom, you can see your orders that you have put in. You can see your trades and also your positions. And that's basically a very simple overview of how to use this screen right now. Again, I'm going to do probably a more in-depth tutorial about this trading screen. And once I've done that, I'm going to leave this down below in the description as well. All right, so I hope this video helped you out getting started with the Kraken cryptocurrency exchange. If it did, I'd really appreciate it if you'd click that thumbs up button down below. That will really help out my YouTube channel. And also say hi in the comment section, or if you have any questions, you can also leave them down below in the comment section. If you want to see more in-depth tutorials just like this one about cryptocurrency exchanges, and other platforms, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And with that being said, thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.